Hello, everybody, and welcome to DraftKings. That's right, it's DKFC. I'm Tyrone Atkins, I'm your host. And joining me today, as ever, is Andy Davis. Next to him, we've got Liam Mackay. And next to me, of course, smiling Jamie Hicks. Good to see you guys. Now, we're going to focus on another big game from Week 4 in the Premier League. We're going to be looking at Liverpool versus last year's surprise champions, everybody. That's right, it's Leicester. What can you tell me about this, Jamie? Let's start with you.
I think, weirdly enough, these two teams are in the same position as the Arsenal-Leicester game the other week, where it's like both teams need to win. One of them, you could see either team winning it, really, and it could end up in a stalemate. And the thing I like about Liverpool is that they shoot so much that you can pick any of their midfielders in DraftKings, and you'll usually get a return of sort of...
We are missing Coutinho this weekend, aren't we, I believe?
Possibly.
Yeah, I was just looking
but
at...
even then, if you just stick someone else in there, they'll just shoot all day long. It's like...
It's the Klopp way.
Yeah, exactly, which, I mean, you could have some value in Adam Lallana this week, I think, just because he's on a bit of a run. He's got 2 goals, if you include the England goal as well, and an assist this season already. I've liked Liverpool so far, just from a fantasy point of view. I don't like picking any of their defenders because they never keep clean sheets, which, haven't kept clean sheets so far. Whereas Leicester, on the other side of things, you've got Huth back now, and they look a different side. They look a lot more solid than they did the first week against Hull. I'll be interested to see if Slimani plays because he's got goals in him, and of course they've got the Champions League midweek. Liverpool haven't got anything, so you're going to see some rotation in Leicester, and you might get some value there because of that. Because their Champions League group is so weak, maybe they might save the rotation for the Champions League, but I think they'll also have some rotation in this game. It's hard not to sit on the fence again with this one, but no, I know Liverpool 2-1 just because I think if they shoot all day long, they might actually score 2 goals.
Okay, well,
I don't have any confidence in that. It could well just be another draw.
It really can go either way, and that's an interesting factor. Will Slimani play? Because that's a player I'm particularly interested in. Will he? Big money, and I think he's got a lot of talent. Liam Mackay, I'm going to go to you next. How do you see this game going?
Actually, I think Leicester have got a lot of problems this season. They've recruited a lot of players. They've got Slimani, the chap they brought over from Russia, alongside the strikers who worked so well for them last season. They've got so many options, maybe even too many options in their side. So it'll be a bit of a punt to sort of work out who will actually be playing up top for Leicester. And I think, from watching the first few games of the season, eventually teams have sussed out how to play Leicester. I see this game being a big result for Liverpool. It's their first game at the Kop this season in an enlarged Kop. Even more Liverpool fans to celebrate or whine when they eventually lose a game. But I think this game, I was actually at Spurs versus Liverpool the other week there, and Liverpool, I have to say, deserved to win. Manny, while he was lucky to stay on the park, was excellent, linked well with Firmino. Coutinho, of course, is a great player for those guys. And Lallana is in probably the best form since he left Southampton to Liverpool. I think I could see this being 3-0 for Liverpool. I don't see Leicester scoring. I think Leicester are going to have real problems scoring at Anfield on Saturday. And I don't think they'll be able to live with Liverpool. I think as this season progresses, we could, unfortunately, I don't really want to say this, Andy, that Liverpool could have a good season. They showed enough at Spurs, and they've got players who are dynamic. They're playing almost in the style of when Rodgers was there and they were in their pomp, finishing second.
blowing the league against Chelsea.
I think they'll win, certainly win on Saturday.
It's interesting because, Liverpool do have an awful lot of attacking verve, and obviously there's a big Kante-sized hole in the anchor position for Leicester. Leicester has got Huth back, though. It's very exciting. Andy, I'm fascinated by your take.
The problem with Liverpool for me is, like the Spurs game that Liam and I were at. Now, that was as bad a Tottenham performance as they're going to have this season. They were awful, absolutely woeful. Liverpool were very good, but Spurs were appalling. And Liverpool still couldn't come away with that with a win. They still managed to allow Danny Rose to score an equaliser. And that's the problem with Liverpool, is no matter how bad the opposition are, Liverpool are always capable of contriving a way to shit the bed and allow them an equaliser. So this is I sort of half agree with Liam that Liverpool, if they play like they did last week against Spurs, they could demolish Leicester. But they've just got that they haven't ironed out that self-destruct button that they've got, that at some point you can see Liverpool dominating this The Burnley game's an example. They had, what was it, 75% possession. They managed to lose 2-0. You can see Liverpool dominating this game and Leicester coming away with a sneaky 2-1. I think Liverpool are going to do it. I think they've got too much for Leicester, despite the fact who's back, just because it's at Anfield and the atmosphere will lift them. But I could just as easily see this being a Leicester win. So.
Well, stick your neck out, Andrew. Stop titillating us and give us a score.
Let's go for a 2-1 Liverpool victory.
Okay, well, I think this is a Rock'em Sock'em Robot type affair. I think there's a lot of talent still in that Leicester team. Rock'em Sock'em Robot was an American game where it's just two robots punching each other out. It's true. Check it out, Google. I think it's going to be 2-2. I think it's going to be 2-2. I think Leicester are coming into their own now. I thought it was a spirited performance against Arsenal. They got the victory the other week. Vardy's back on the score sheet. But who knows? Tune in and find out. But more importantly than that, get involved with DraftKings. If you haven't already, download the app. Pick your 8-man team. Play your friends. Play the world. You can win big. Welcome to the big time.